Okay, folks, we're going to go on a little trip. We're going to go take a little shopping trip. I watched a video yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, on how to go shopping and then protect your items when you come back so you don't bring back any viruses. So the reason I'm doing this video is because there's so many of you out there who comment not positive things, I wake up every day with my intention is I am grateful. I rise up to meet the sun and the light that protects me. And I intend that I'm going to be healthy and productive and helpful with love to each and every person that comes in my path. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to, like bump or give you a hug or anything like that. But I'm just going to share what I have, my knowledge, my wisdom, my overstanding, because I don't like to have anything under me, although the earth is under me. So I choose to say overstanding rather than understanding. Okay, anyways, but that's a whole nother subject. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm AngelNaphtalie, and I am a Rasta girl. I don't know if you can see my little, it's probably backwards. My little Rasta girl. Yeah, I'm a little white girl. At least that's what some of my ancestry says. And some of it is a lot from Africa. So you may not see it in me, and it doesn't really matter. I don't really care what you think about it. I'm not trying to be anything other than just being me. But the bottom line is this. I get a lot of comments from people when I go outside saying, "Oh, Angel, you don't have your mask on." Well, I have it with me. See, it's right here. And the reason I don't wear it outside is because, first of all, I got to breathe. I need the fresh air. Okay? I know that the sun has a lot to do with keeping me healthy. So if I go outside every day, I'm getting that little piece of sun that I need, even if it's only for 10 or 15 minutes a day. And I'm getting the fresh air that I need in my lungs so that I'm breathing properly. If I stay in my house where it's claustrophobic all day long, I'm going to go stir crazy, first of all. Second of all, my house is clean, so there's nothing in here, but it is stale. There's no air going through here. I don't have air conditioning. I have no fans on. I don't have nothing going on in here except stale air. So going outside gives me what I need, the oxygen and the sun to help with whatever is going on in this so-called virus thing. Now, the video I watched the other day was very informative. I can't remember the guy, but he was a person who cares for people at home. So he kind of had an idea from a medical standpoint how to make sure you're not bringing those germs into your house. So I'm going to demonstrate it and let you know this is what I do when I go to the store. So we're going to head to the store and pick up a couple of items, and then we're going to bring them home, and I'm going to show you what I learned and what I've been implementing every time I go out to the store, which is not very often because I don't really need to. But today I need to. I need my apple cider vinegar because it's on the low-mo side. Let me go get the bottle. So I use this a lot. So this is I know it says it backwards because that's what the camera's saying, but it's Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Okay, and I take this every day. At least while this virus is going on. The other times that I would be taking it would be if I wasn't feeling good. Now I feel fine. I have no qualms about that, and I intend to stay that way. The other thing that I do is sea moss every day. Okay, sea moss. So it's already made. I had my granddaughter fix it for me because I'm not very good at that part, but I'm good at making my smoothies. Oh yeah. So I'm getting all the nutrients because there's more nutrients in that sea moss than all the food that I eat all day long. So you can go Google it and find out for yourself. Now, I could eat it plain, which every morning I take a spoon of it. It doesn't have any taste whatsoever. It's like eating aloe vera with a little sea taste, you know. So it's pretty good for you. It helps with many things, but that's not what this video is about. So we're going to go outside. I have my gloves in my pocket, as you see. I will use these in the store to touch things, and I'll teach you how to shop without touching until you have to, okay? And then we'll bring it home, and then we'll clean it, and then we'll put it away accordingly, all right? So I don't really have to go to the store, except that I do need the apple cider vinegar, so I'll pick up a couple other things at that time. We'll be back and continue our video on the walk, okay? Okay, folks, so now we're outside and we're taking our walk, and I'm heading to the store. And literally, I mean, people are being respectful to each other out here, and I know I'm doing the same thing. So there's no need to have a mask on when there's nobody near you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have anything, so that's even more reason. You need to get fresh air. Keep it moving. So we're heading to the store now, and we're going to learn how to shop. And now you're learning how to take a walk. Keep it social distancing. See? People out running and being healthy. That's what you're supposed to do. Find ways to be healthy and not let things panic you. Pay attention. Don't be stupid. Be wise. You know what I'm saying? Being wise is definitely what you got to do. But you can't tell another person how to be wise. And I'm not going to tell you what to do. You got to do you. I got to do me. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm doing. I get through many things. I could take care of sick grandchildren and never get sick because I know what I'm doing. And I have a lot of grandchildren. I can take care of my own kids, and they're grown-ass kids. But I know, and I tell them what to do. Sometimes they listen. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they panic like the rest of the world. So I got to set my pace. I've got to show you this is how it's done. And you can do it or you don't. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to do what's right by me. And I'm sick and tired of people telling me how I got to do it, you know? Sick and tired of it. Not listening. I watch the big people come on and tell us what to do. And I watch how they do it. And if they can do it like how I'm doing it, and they can suggest you can go outside, I'm going to do it. Because I know what the good Lord tells me to do. And that's the way it's going to be. So, I'm going to stop here till we get in the store. Whew, take a little short break. Because I was walking pretty fast, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now I'm at the store, and what I'm understanding is we all have to be in a line, a long line, because their capacity in Whole Foods is 30 people. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what number I am, but there's a line there, as you see. See? So I'm kind of like in the line waiting, and I'm only going for like 2 things, right? And I'm ready. It's not that long. It's a nice day out, getting my sunshine instead of being in the store. And then, you know, just keeping it real. So, it means I have a few minutes to talk to you and say that I respect all of your concerns out there. worrying about me because I'm older now. And but I'm not immune compromised, so you don't need to worry. I'm okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be living long past the rest of the world. Trust me. And I'm not. My intention is to be healthy all the time. So I'm doing that. You know, doing what I gotta do. So we're waiting this line to see if it gets moving. And as I was saying, I respect all of your concerns. And but you see, people are out here. They're not really worrying about too much, except that they got to go to the store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop here for a few minutes, save my battery. So we're almost in the store. Not too many more to go. So I got my gloves on. I'm ready. I got my mask above my head. And we're going to do this safely. Everybody's being good right now. So don't tell me I'm outside and I'm not doing the right thing. I'm always doing the right thing. Whenever, whatever. Wish you could hear the music I'm listening to, but hey. Wherever, whatever. So, we'll catch you on the flip side inside. So I'm in the store now, and I have my little Perels, see? But I already know the guy cleaned my shopping cart for me. So now we're gonna shop. Get some nice fat oranges. That's what I'm gonna get. So the best way is to put your items in bags and put them in the shopping bag. Keeps everything clean. Now when we get home, I'll show you how to deal with that later. So we're in the store. And I'm feeling kind of good about this because everything is going smoothly, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, so you guys want this on. Oh, can't do it, my mask broke. It's not on, it's on me. So anyway, so now we're just looking for the bags. And I don't know where I'm going to find that, but we'll find it. All right, I found what I was looking for right there. Apple cider vinegar. So you find what you want and then you take what you want. I'm gonna actually take 2. Put it in there. That way I don't have to come back out again. And that's how you do it. I'm also gonna get a bottle of this kick-ass immune system. Even though I've got Echinacea and Golden Seal at home, you just never can have enough. So there you go. And now we're going to head to the cashier. So it's pretty much open in here, so you can feel safe to be shopping. And that's what we're going to do. So now I'm heading to the checkout counter over there. And then we're going to head home. So that's all you have to do. Keep everything safe. See? Nice and neat. See you on the outside. Okay, I've done my shopping and everything's good. Now I'm heading to Walgreens to pick up a couple of non-food items and then heading home. So see you in the wind. Okay, so I'm almost home. I had to take a little break. Get totally wiped out. Bag is kind of heavy down there. Anyway, it was a nice walk though, let me tell you. Everybody's being respectful and everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Social distancing. Even in Walgreens, like the other day I went in there, it wasn't like this. But now, you know, every store is starting to have its lines where you can't go, you know, you can't move up to the cash register until a few minutes till the next person is totally completely done. Also, the person at the cash register, instead of talking to me, he held up a sign, and at first I'm looking at him like, why are you holding a sign? Like, people talk. And he held up the sign and pointed at it because I wasn't 8 feet away from him, and I'm like, okay, you could have just said move over. So communication is important, because I don't see too good. So if you don't tell me with words, I'm not gonna hear you. But other than that, you know, it was all right. I just moved over because, first of all, he's behind the counter, so he could back up, right? Yeah. So anyway, that was the only thing that I found that was irritable. But okay, my mask broke in Walgreens, so I had to put it in my pocket. So much for that. I got to figure out how to fix a mask when you're out in public, when you got gloves on. So I still have them on because, you know, now I've got a bag, and I got to go home and show you how to take care of things as you bring it into the house. So I'm not going to take the gloves off until I actually get in the house. So that's where we're heading right now. I just wanted to say that. Remember, if you set an intention every day, I know there's a lot of you out there that just don't understand that theory, but set an intention as soon as you get up out of bed is definitely a positive. And since I live in a positive world, and I know that for a fact that these things work, I'm telling you, get up and be grateful that you're awake, that you are well, and state that, and then state what you want for the rest of the day, you know. And then when you go to bed, say thank you again, and say thank you for the day that I got through it and everything is okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Say your prayers. You know, I know some of you are, you know, really spiritual people in the context of what church does for you. And I'm a very spiritual person. I don't go to church. I am totally into my church is with the Creator, without having to go into a building with a whole bunch of people pretending to be something they're not. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but it's true. Over the years of what I've seen, I'm not knocking you if that's what turns you on and works for you, because that's the way it goes, right? But what I have seen in so many cases from when I was a kid until now as a grown adult, it's a crutch. And then when they leave the church, they go back to doing their dirty stuff. So it's not making sense to me. So if it works for you, hey. If it don't, you got to find another way. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And I know what works for me is communing with the higher power, whatever name you want to call it, Jah, Rastafari, Jehovah, God, the Almighty, Jesus, whatever. Whatever works for you, get up and say thank you for having gotten you through the night, that you're still here to have another human experience. You know, spiritual being and a human experience. Anyway, let's get back to the basics, and let's get home and show you how to clean up what you bought in the store and keep it all clean. All right, so we're heading home.